Hey YouTube. First of all, I apologize for not making a video in about 3 weeks. I haven't made a video for week 6, 7, or 8. So I apologize for that. I'm not sad today, but I'm going to try to give you a very real video of how I've been feeling. But I'm not sad today. No, I'm really not. Let's see. Well, we'll start out with the numbers. I had surgery on October 1st in Tijuana, Mexico with Dr. Sergio Quinones. My highest weight was 422. My weight at surgery was 372. And my weight today was 340. So I've lost 32 pounds since surgery and 82 since my highest weight. Week 5, I had a video up, and that one I was at 352.4, I believe. And week 6, I did not make a video, or 7 or 8, or well, this is 8. So week 6, I was down to 348, so that was a 4.4 pound loss. Week 7, I was down to 344, so that was a 344.2, so that was a 4.2 pound loss. And then this week I was down to 350, so that's 340. So that is another 4.2 pound loss. So I have been very consistent for the past 3 weeks with my 4 pound losses, which is fine, but it's not as fast as I thought it was going to be for the first few months. That could be part of what's putting me down in the dumps a little, and I feel like a complete butthole for being down in the dumps for losing that. Because I know that that's still really good weight loss. And I guess I have a really bad problem with comparing myself to other people that I have followed that have started at my weight. They lose a lot faster than me. And I stalled like my 3 weeks after 3 weeks. For 3 weeks right after surgery, I was stalled. And that frustrated me and put me in a bad... It gave me a bad outlook right away on surgery. And I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop and for me to stop losing weight and to be above 300 my entire life. I feel like that's how I am. The other shoe is going to drop kind of girl. Nothing can just be good for me. So I kind of go into these mental breakdowns a lot, my husband would probably say, and cry and tell him that the weight loss is going to stop, and but I'm not, I'm not even doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, so I probably could be losing more. For instance, I've had a bunch of parties. I had an engagement party, which I told you guys about. I had a few other get-togethers in between. We also had a bachelorette party. We had a wedding just this past Saturday. So I have had a lot of chances to prove to myself that I would be good, and I was not at any of these. I had at the wedding, for instance, they had Hershey Kisses in little bags, and my old self took over. I don't even know where she came from, but she came out and she took over, and I ate 6 of them at the wedding, which I guess wasn't horrible, but I ate 6 Hershey Kisses at the wedding and stuffed about 7 other bags of 6 Hershey Kisses each into my purse because nobody was eating them. So the next day, I had more. I told the girls each to take a bag. We were going to watch a movie, and I ate another bag of 6 Hershey Kisses during the movie. And not to mention that the night before at the wedding, after I ate the Hershey Kisses, I also ate those stupid little addicting cream cheese mints. Just those little ones they have at weddings a lot that I love. They're awful. They're just as bad as Cadbury eggs for me. And Cadbury eggs are the devil for me. I've already made a pact with myself that I will never, ever eat another Cadbury egg, ever, because that got me into trouble. So, nothing else. I haven't told myself I can't eat anything else, but those I cannot eat. But I ate those stupid little cream cheese mints, and I tried tried a piece of one, or not a piece, just a bite of one kind of cake, and then somebody else had a different kind, and I tried a bite of that kind of cake. So I feel like almost guilty. It's not really guilty, but it's guilty about eating all that. More because it didn't make me sick, and I was under the impression that I was going to be one of those people that couldn't eat candy afterwards, because I've heard so many people talk about how sweets don't agree with them anymore. And I really wanted to be one of those people, and I'm not. So it scares me. It really makes me afraid for my future, because I want to be able to say no to candy and stuff. So I've decided I will not buy them ever for my household, ever. But I'm not going to tell myself no if I'm at a wedding or something and I want to have a treat. I'm going to. But I feel like I went overboard when I shoved all those kisses in my purse. Plus, eating at functions, I tend to overeat, and then I feel awful and horrible for a very, very long period of time. Just a second. This light is awful. Look at that. Look at that. Look, I already have like tons of, you can see like my skin is changing, you guys. Look at this. I don't know. You probably won't ever be able to tell from any other videos, but I have been staring in the mirror. This right here, I've never lost weight around my shoulders and this top chest part right here. Weight just doesn't fall off me usually there. And so it has, people probably think I'm weird and perverted or something, because I'm always going like this. Like, it's just because I'm like so amazed that I can feel bones and stuff. Like, I have bones here. So anyways, like I said, I have a lot of happy moments too, but I've been really sad about a lot of things. Let's see. First of all, you know, there's all these things before surgery that you read. 2 of them, for instance, and this is not all of them by any means, so don't attack me based upon because you think this is the only thing I'm talking about. This is just 2 examples that you see. Oh, after surgery, when I drink alcohol, it hits me really fast, and it's awesome. It's great. Whatever. I don't have to drink very much. And then I've heard other things like, I don't get hungry after surgery, ever. It's so great. Okay. And then there's, sweets make me sick. I'm not a sweets person anymore. And I hear these types of things from a lot of people. And there's like 50, 60 more different ones that I thought was going to be me, and none of them are. None of them. So if you're going to have surgery and you think that this is what you're counting on, all these different things to happen for you, it might not. And in the way I'm seeing things, I think people tell themselves these things after surgery to make themselves believe it. Because I was trying to do that for a while, and I finally had to tell myself, sweets don't make me sick. And as far as hunger goes, I know that they cut that vagus nerve out, and I'm not supposed to have ghrelin hormone to make me hungry anymore. But maybe I don't know what hunger is, because the hunger that I do feel, not a lot. I have to admit, it's not very much. It feels very real. My stomach growls, and it's different than the normal gurgling, the all day long gurgling that you have after surgery. This is a different kind of a growl. It is your stomach is empty, put something in it, growl, and it feels empty and not painful, but it's just a very uncomfortable, empty feeling where I feel hungry. And so there's another thing, like, why do I feel that? And I feel like I have to go eat something. So, but then again, most of the time I'm not hungry, and I don't know if I really forget to eat. I just don't want to. So, I mean, I'll think about the fact that I have to eat, but then I just don't. For instance, today, we went out to eat at this barbecue place, and I had about 2.5 to 3 ounces of meat, and that was it. And 1 bottle of water. My water intake has been horrible recently. Get on my case for things. Do it, please, because I am the worst example lately of what you're supposed to do after surgery. I do try to eat protein first. When I eat, I try to make sure I get protein, and usually only protein. But then there are those times where I'm like, I don't want protein. I just want crackers. So I'll eat crackers and cheese or something like that. But I don't eat often. That's the problem. The only thing that does make me sick after surgery is protein shakes. Every single time I drink a protein shake, I feel sick. It figures. Something I'm supposed to have, and I feel sick. Let's see. What else was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, this was another one, and I wanted to make sure I mentioned this. I keep seeing all these videos, and before surgery too. It's not just now, but before surgery, of these people who will do grocery hauls, or they'll talk about different things that they order, and they'll say, I could only eat this much of it anyway. So even though it's 450 calories and 65 grams of fat, I'll probably only be able to eat a fourth of it. And it'll be something, a really small portion of something already, okay? And I'll be like, they're only going to eat 1/4 of that? What's the point of eating that? You know, like, that seems like a very small portion. And yeah, for like the first month, maybe 2 months after surgery, that is all you can eat. But I am now able to eat, if it's not just meat, I can put about 1/2 cup of stuff into my stomach. And some of these things that these people are talking about, the portions are only about 1/2 cup to 1 cup. The ones that I'm talking about. And so I feel like when they go and they look at these things in the store and they say, oh, I can only eat this much of it, they're lying to themselves, because you can eat more than that. So be careful of that. I'm just going to say that. So these are just the things, like I said, that people say before surgery, or that you see before surgery, and you think, okay, so I can do that. That'll be me, and I can do that. Pfft, throw that away, because that might not be you. Do not compare yourself to other people. One thing I've had a hard time with lately, not a hard time with, but just other people have talked about it too, is the fact that I have had weight loss surgery. Really? Because I don't feel like I have anymore. Only when it comes to sitting down and eating and feeling like I'm getting full. It's the only thing. There's really nothing in here, and that's where it needs to be. But it's just like, it's very hard. It's very surreal to realize that I had 80% of my stomach removed. It's gone. I've had weight loss surgery. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm going to stop losing weight. The things I tell myself, I am my own worst enemy. It's awful. So, I don't know. I know that this video is real jumbled up, and I'm saying all kinds of weird stuff, and I start talking about other stuff, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I have a lot of stuff swimming around in my head, so. And I made this video once before, and it was a real downer. And I was like, I can't make that video because then nobody will ever want to have the surgery. And I'm not saying that. No. Surgery was good. And I'm very happy that I had the surgery, because even when I'm upset because, dang it, I wanted to go to that restaurant and I wanted to get what I used to get. The 2 kinds of meat that I used to get at the barbecue place. And 2 sides. And I wanted to come out of that place fat and happy. But I couldn't. I could order 1 kid's meal portion of meat with no sides. And that's all I had, and I didn't even finish it. And it wasn't that great tasting, which kind of irritated me today. But even when I'm very upset about that kind of stuff, at the back of my head I realized that's why I had the surgery. I couldn't control that before. And now it's being controlled for me. So as long as I keep doing, I believe, what I'm doing, where I really try to stop before I feel that uncomfortable fullness, then I think I'll be okay. And as long as I do not buy candy for my house, I think I'll be okay. So, but other than that, I haven't exercised in like a week, so I just need to have my butt kicked, I think. Yeah, I need to have my butt kicked. I don't want to make this video really long, so I think I'm going to stop and let you guys figure out everything I said. Have fun. Bye.